The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
He'll go play action. Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a game of about one. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Sub just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd and 9. Kittle is the man in motion. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 21-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Purdy. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2nd and 10.
Get set. Stop.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. This defense all for this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep...
It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the double.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 62 blue. Red, cycle. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Packers.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
3 yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega. Rail. Yellow. Smash. Red. Set. Go.
Throwing is Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Okay, right.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Blue. Go. Blaster. Steel. Black. Hut. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got it! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards.
Ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. 50. Green. Black Ultra. Ready.
Here's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Fred Warner getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
first and 10. It's Purdy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Quay Walker in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. One quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They are facing a second and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Rashan Gary getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to third and very long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Let's go, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Inside the 25. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big-time run by Jacobs. 54 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. Pick up of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Let's go. 33, Blue Strikers. Cut.
A second down throw for Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That is first touchdown of the new year. Brandon McManus down to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers are on top. It's now 10-7.
49ers 7. Brandon McManus kicks across for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
I'm not sure how many guys grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback. Like, they don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you got the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 42-yard line.
Strike it. Here we go. Set.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marking at the 48-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Set. Ready. 45. Wide.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Green jack. Black shot. Hut.
To throw is Love. Downfield, he's got his receiver Wicks. A gain there of 21. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
Love to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away in that pass. Ball's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Flush to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
33, yellow. Smash, red. Blue striker. Ready.
Now Love.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will tack on 3 more. extending the lead here late in the first half.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to be third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
47-yard line.
Hey, red, steel, black, 45, 6, mega. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. Ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Yellow, ready.
Back to throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Packers first down.
Blaster,
First
stick.
and goal at the 5-yard line.
60 red. Set.
Love. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver.
Brings up second.
And it'll be second and goal.
Hey, go steal. Come on, set. Set, cut.
On play action, Love. Moving outside the pocket.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Snap. Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
That one taken in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Watch out!
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
And he'll get this up to about the 28. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Somebody got a boy. Somebody got a boy.
Down, cut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 to tackle. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Green Jack, set, hunt. Yellow, 22, Needle blue. Set, hunt.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time.
9 yards to go.
And 3rd down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Right. Here we go, set. 52 blue. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Forced to his right. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the Packers' 15-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. Here's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third and short. Purdy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Now Purdy. That is called in at the 5. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Check White. Let's go. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
43. Check, huh?
Throwing on second down, Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Purdy will give this one to McCaffrey, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the 49er first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Now Jacobs into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
4 yards.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it.
Here we go.
Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. D. Winters there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 7.
Let's go. Set.
To throw is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Ready. Break. Set. Hut. Hut.
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ready up.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Set. 6. Mega. Blue stripers.
Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Set. Ready. Red. White. White. Ready.
On second down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yellow. Ready.
Now Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to make it a two-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Throwing on first down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Pearsall, the man in motion. On third down, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And the 49er first down.
It's it.
A gain of
Throwing again is Purdy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Third down, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Purdy. He's got his He's going to have a Niners first down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on fourth down.
A gain of 14. And the 49ers first
Here's
down.
Purdy again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pick.
2nd and 6 coming up.
And 6. At the Packers' 21-yard line.
Again in the air for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Wayne Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
15-yard line.
Green. Ready. 10 black. White. Fury, yellow. Green jack. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Down.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Set. Hut.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Forced out wide. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Packers.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it. So, it's a win for the Packers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the